Tak, další ukázka Jesse Royal, věc jménem Wadada. Jesse je tady s náma ve studiu, je tady s náma dokonce i Karim, o kterým předtím vyprávěl, že spolu kdysi hráli fotbal a vlastně začali spolupracovat pod hlavičkou XTM. Já předávám teďka slovo Markétě, která je tady s náma ve studiu, která má taky pár otázek, tak to budeme společně nějak překládat.
Jesse, you were talking about your friends and family. I got a question for you. There is many artists in this day with a new roots wave.
Yeah.
Yourself, Janine, Raging Fire, Kazam, Micah Shemaya. Do you think it's the talent, or is it also the possibilities which come with the time, with this time of new century? Or is it also?
Watch me. It's both. You have a talented for people listen. But it is also good to be in a time period where people will listen. Mm-hmm. You understand? So what happens is this generation, you know, because yeah, we make music, but like me always say, you also have some youths in a check where echo the same words what we are say. You understand? And you have some people down here so where do some things and I speak out about certain hypocrisies, and not only doing that, but also doing the good that they can in them little part of the land, if you understand. Is dig? Mm-hmm. So it's a thing where it's a generational thing I go on. So the people, the youth them a listen because the youth them a talk, and the youth them a talk because them a listen. You understand? And them a look and them a sit. So wherever open-minded people are, will be welcome. Because we are all brothers and sisters in a one whole globe. We can't look on the world like Jamaica and Czech and this and that. Yeah, them guys back in the day did already create the borders. So we now have to try work on breaking down the borders. You understand? And building back up a real society, a society of human beings. Not a society of black, white and Chinese and him over yes and him over this and we all on upon this and we don't take this. Today I go in a store and because I don't have the money what them a deal with, it's like, you know, she look fine like a criminal, but me I said, no, the same paper, you know. So you work out how much of this paper you me for give you and stop behave like you think, say. You want one, you understand? Mm-hmm. But it's the way how people program, you know. Everybody want to have so much pride in their own. Everybody want to be like, me, I am this, and we are this. No, these are all one people with one blood. If you spend different paper and you talk a different language, so be it. That don't mean we're different. You just talk different and you spend different money, but it's the same. So as me I say, everything what you say I go on, you know, is because the youth them you know fed up of them little rubbish there. You know what I mean? That's why a little Czech youth the same while we walk down the road. They say, yo, Wagwan, love the show last night, amazing show. Him probably don't speak that much English, but him feel the vibration. See? And that is the key thing for I and I, you know what I mean? For them feel our vibration. Just like how me come here and me can feel the people vibration. It's the same thing we want to leave something with them for them know say, love where I deal with. Not color anymore. That, you know I mean, not certain little petty things. As me say, people already know for build up borders and everybody want to have a label and everybody want this, so we have to break down them things there again, you know. Because that's the only way we're going to really progress, otherwise we're going to just keep fighting. And what are we really fighting for? Paper, land, car, title, crown, what?
Material things. It's about love in it.
Yeah, all of them things they are going to fade. Your car go get old, your money go get done, you go live in your house till you die, you go, so them things don't really matter. What matter is how we relate with each other and how much we start to, how much compassion we start to have with each other. You know what I mean? How much we start looking past certain things and looking at the real things. You understand? Because sometimes, because you can see my black skin, that's easy for you to judge me. Understand? And because me can see your white skin, it's easy for me to label you. But that's not the reality. Yes, as me say, that's how we there now. So, however you want to take that, you take that. But the youth, them a wake up everywhere. Everywhere around the world, the youth, them a wake up. So you watch the shake up what the system I gonna get.
I'm glad that you say that. I think it is really important that the youths have also positive example in the music, especially in
and
reggae
positive
music.
examples in life, because this thing is about living. It's not just about making music. It's about living.
Music is
because we make music, so we put it in the music. But if you're a chef, you make sure you make that food with love. If you're a painter, you paint that house with love. If you're a teacher, you teach the children with love. Yeah, if you're a doctor, you take care of every patient like that is your child or your parent. So that is the way how we're going to have to start live if we really want go on like say we're positive. We can just chat it.
Jesse, we just heard Feel Your Pain, which is a really nice song, and recently you released a video, really nice video. I would like to know how did you get this idea, or who gave you the idea for the dancing video?
Well, I did have the concept for some silhouettes and some different shots of the female body, because it was kind of key to bring out a different perspective of the female body. She will come from down a yard and sometimes they make the thing look away, So we have a creative team, Samo Kushai, Mattia Ashes, and Remus, Drew, Neil, all always sit down and, but really Ashes and Samo Kushai, them sitting and come up with the leads, and Remus them go out and scout all sort of thing, and find the right puzzle pieces for paint the picture. And really and truly, the man them do a excellent piece of work,
Indeed.
Yeah, man.
Indeed, they did. We were just talking about how you cross the borders with this video, because we didn't see such kind of reggae video till now.
Yeah, man. Just keep looking out, because as I say, we are directly trying getting a different picture of what going on, as I say, because a whole heap of things are going on, But it's not like I'm going to get no blame either, but you have some people who love push for the negativity, and they like to glorify the raunchy. You understand? Yeah, because everybody want everything right in them face, But as I say, the youth them we directly try to do something and break some model and change something. A girl don't have to shake her behind in a video for it to be sexy. She doesn't have to show you every piece of her body to be beautiful.
True.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so as I say, the ones them paint the picture perfect, man. And shout outs to all the dancers in the video, Lindsay and Rennie and Courtney and Rochelle. Yeah, man, beautiful ladies,
Thank you for that. Thank you again for the good example.
Jesse, one last surprise for all the listeners. So we give them a little rhythm with you live and direct. Okay?
Alright, let's hear.
Alright, let's see.
Down while and we well versatile. Hear me now, them say the road to Zion rocky, but the L part paved. So few will see your face, my brother, much less they get them. Many prefer comfortable, so them accept the bait. Them sleeping at the pit, now them a face disgrace. Face disgrace, them a face disgrace. True money they don't change and them ever in a ace. But this year not dread don't tie me shoelace. So Babylon watch your old face. Them too greedy, I chuck it for the needy. I make my life so hard till I see know them no easy. Babylon, you sleazy, I chuck it for the needy. You make my life so hard, hey. We living in a world where neglect is prevalent, with a lot of more cavaliers and less diligent. And more ties ever in a daily none of men. Thanks to them your egotistic governments. The messages they send via what them recommend. I and I prove say the fools devil sent. But what I sit now when prague start vent. Demise face, all we fail to repent. Hey Babylon, you greedy, I chuck it for the needy. I make my life so hard till I see now you know easy. Babylon, you sleazy, I chuck it for the needy. I make my life so hard. Hey, but the hotter the Bible, the sweeter the victory. Guided and protected by the power of His Majesty. Out of the Bible, this sweet of the victory. Hey, guided and protected by the power of His Majesty. Yeah. So me no walking on no posse, me no walking on no gang, and I give my praise to the Almighty One. I and I don't need no damn weapon, cause I and I got the Almighty One. Jaja I'm a keeper, Jaja I'm a keeper, so I and I don't need no eat seeker. Jaja I'm a keeper, Jaja I'm a keeper, so I and I don't need no eat seeker. Out of the Bible, the sweet of the victory. Oh, you mean? We guided and protected by the power of His Majesty, yeah. Out of the Bible, the sweet of the victory. Guided and protected by the power of His Majesty, yeah. Out.
To byl Jesse Royal, live and direct na 903 FM. Dámy a pánové, potlesk. Thank you very, very, very much.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, give thanks to them, brother.